So now we're going to talk about guarantees, if you should guarantee, what you should guarantee, and all that fun stuff, and really to communicate that message. We're going to talk about Tesla. So Tesla does the electric car, right? Everybody knows Tesla. They understand it. Tesla's been around for, I think, 12 years now. Billion-dollar company. I'm convinced that the owner is engaging in stock manipulation. He got like $1 billion payout in 24 hours because he told everybody it's overvalued, and then it shot up through the roof, and then they split, and it's down 22%. I don't know why anybody would ever play that roller coaster. It's just not in my cup of tea. But let's talk about Tesla, right? So Tesla has the Model 3, the Model S, the Cybertruck, and a bunch of other things, right? That's not what matters. That's the product, right? They have different products. We're not talking about having different products. We're talking about emphasizing different parts of a singular product. So let's talk about the Tesla Model 3. The Tesla Model 3 has certain offers or marketing messages or things to emphasize that will appeal to different people at different times. One of the things is electric charging. It's cool. Like when you see Tesla running their ads saying, hey, you can charge your car with electricity and you can refuel your car with electricity and it's super awesome, it's good for the environment, that attracts a certain type of client and customer, right? There's another one which is a, let's just say mid-century modern design. If you ever want to look at like mid-century modern design, that's like really in vogue, it's really fashionable. That plus modern looking homes, that's going to be the big trend for the next 5, 10, 15 years. People like me, plus and minus 5 years in either direction, plus some more, like that's going to be our trend. And you want to, if you want to see examples of it, you can go to Mad Men and see that's mid-century modern. And Tesla, the interior is very mid-century modern. That's just what they like. That's just what they look. It's not like overly verbose and gigantic. It's not huge trucks, right? It's not huge spaces. It's small. It makes sense. It's great. It's very Swedish, right? Mid-century modern design, that's what the inside is. And then they have a single screen for everything, quote unquote everything, but I'm just going to put everything. So you don't have this like weird 2019 Honda Accord, Acura setup where they've got two screens. And then some things are here and some things are down here. And then they've got the stick and then they got all these buttons. It's nope, it's a single screen or a single, everything is fine. And it'll drive itself. Honestly, the driving itself thing is cool. It's not as great as you think because it's not technically autopilot, but it is autopilot. But either way, like depending upon who you are, certain people are drawn to certain emphasis of this product. Electric charging, mid-century, single screen, or it'll drive itself. So as an example, I want to play this game with all y'all real fast. I want you to type in the chat which one of these is the biggest, number one, stands out to you the most when it comes to the Tesla. Which one stands out to you most? Which one makes you say, oh, I'm interested because of that? Not a purchasing decision, not like it's 50-50. Just give me the one that stands out to the most. Does the fact that the Tesla Model 3 is electric, does it drive itself? It's a single screen mid-century. Which one stands out to you the most? Which one makes you get your attention, your interest, your desire, your action the most? Is it 1, the electric charging? Is it 2, the mid-century design? Is it 3, the single screen? Is it 4, it'll drive itself? Like if you saw these 4 things, which one makes you go, that's what I like the most? Which one makes you most interested in the Tesla Model 3? Is it electric charging, mid-century, single screen, or it'll drive itself? Even though it's the same product, right? Which one makes you say, I like that part of the meal the most? Which one makes you say, that's what we're talking about, right? Some people are saying it's a single-use screen. Some people are saying it'll drive itself. Some people are saying electric charging. Some people are saying it'll drive itself, mid-century modern single screen. It's like, this is really, really interesting. Like, keep dropping like your comments in there, 1, 2, 3, and 4, just so we experience this example and this sample of like what we're talking about, which is which part to emphasize in the product. And keep typing them in, guys. If you haven't typed in which one is the most important to you or stands out the most or gets your most interest, you're missing on like a really, really awesome experience on how to learning with a team and going, I can apply that to my business. Right? So I really want to challenge you. If you're not interacting right now, do it. 1 for electric charging, 2 for mid-century, 3 for single screen, 4 to drive itself. Now, here's what's crazy. It's the same product, right? This is literally the same exact product right here. This is all the Tesla. This is just simply the Tesla. Together, that's the Tesla. But as our brains work and as how people work and as we work, we actually don't look at the whole thing. We look at different parts of it. Just like some people really like the idea of having 2 cameras or 3 or FaceTime or big screen or small screen, we buy stuff for different reasons for different times. That's just how this whole thing works. Now that we understand this concept of people emphasizing different parts as far as their interest, desire, action, ultimately purchasing decision, let's talk about your offer. Talk about your offer. This is your offer right here. This is it. Your offer has parts of it. The same way Amazon is like 2-day shipping, great customer service, and a bunch of other stuff. There's different parts, but it's still Amazon. Tesla has different parts. It's still there. My agency has different parts. It's still there, right? So we're going to talk about your offer. What's inside of your offer? Well, there's different parts. There's the lead generation part. Just like that. There is the appointment setting part. And I'm making this up as I do, guys. It's not going to be perfect, right? There is the get an ROI part. And then there's the business coaching part, just like that. And if you aren't in the business of business coaching, I want to challenge you and say that you are. If you ever fielded a question from a client as part of a paid service, you're probably coaching them. If a client has ever said, hey, I really need an ROI, well, that's part of your offer, right? If they're saying, hey, I need someone to help me set appointments, whether that's automatic or manual, appointment setting. If it's lead generation, just running ads, doing creatives, ultimately getting people to sign up, here's my name, time, or email, well, that's lead generation part. Cool. Now let's go through this example again, right? We know as a concept, Model 3 has different parts of emphasis. We get that. So let's talk about your offer right here. Which part of your offer do you genuinely believe your clients are most interested in? Which part of your offer do you genuinely believe your clients are most interested in? Give me a 1 if you think your clients' attention is mostly because of the lead generation part, going to market and saying, hey, I can get you 100 leads. Maybe it's appointment setting part saying, hey, I'm going to get you 20, 30 booked appointments. Maybe it's get an ROI part, like we guarantee that you'll get 2 times your money, right? Maybe it's the business coaching part. That's it. Which one of these 4 do you genuinely believe that your clients and customers are most interested in when they pay you money? Is it lead gen, appointment setting, get an ROI, all that? Or do you think it could possibly be, I'm just going to add another one in here. This is a concept. Getting customers part. Just like this. Who do you think is the best? Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Do customers and clients engage in your services? Are they interested in, are they saying, hey, let's talk because of lead generation, appointment setting, ROI, business coaching, and getting customers? By the way, if you're not engaging in this right now, you're missing on a huge, massive learning experience. You 100% beyond a shadow of that need to be putting in your keyboard which you think is correct, because we can either emphasize and reinforce that as correct, or course correct, or more importantly, develop a healthy adult understanding of your blind spots and ultimately put you in a position where you can change as necessary. People are saying, get an ROI, which is cool. Awesome. That's probably why people are like paying you money. Or maybe they're more interested in getting the actual appointments. Maybe they don't care about the ROI. They know they're getting an ROI. It's not a thing for them. Just like I know I don't care about like a mid-century modern. It's no big deal. I know I'm going to get that. I want electric charging, right? So which one do you think is? Maybe it's the getting customers part, right? But you got a client that's like, look, I already got enough customers. I don't care. I want you to teach me how I can get better customers, right? Maybe they're saying, you know what? I don't even care about the ROI. I just want appointments on my calendar. I know how to sell. I know it's going to work. I just want more appointments. Do you see the exercise that we're going through? Do you see what I'm talking about? Different parts of your offer make a lot of sense. Now, everyone's leaning to customers and getting customers. Everybody's leaning in number 5. I get it. So I'm going to specifically challenge you right here and right now. Actually, not in a little bit, but not here not right here right now, but in a little bit, and say that may or may not be true. That's what you think. That's probably not what your customers think. And as an example, I'm pretty sure if I put, this is fun. What if I put 300 plus miles to the tank equivalent? A whole bunch of people here would be saying, oh my God, like I'm definitely getting a Tesla because it gets 300 miles to the gallon. I'm definitely getting a Tesla because of whatever, right? It's not necessarily true. You think it's about getting customers, but have you ever asked? Maybe they don't want more customers. You ever talk to a client that's like, hey, I don't want more customers. I'm filled up. I've got all the clients in the world that I need. My calendar is filled. I don't need more customers. I need X. I'm pretty sure everybody who's emphasized number 5 has felt that. Again, a healthy challenging. You do to me, I do to you. So let's talk about your offer, right? Lead generation part. Appointment setting part, ROI, business coaching, get a customers part. Let's talk about how you advertise your part. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Again, y'all said number 5. I get it. Let's put the money where the mouth is. Let's see how true we think it is. I'll bet you dollars to donuts that everybody who said number 5, if I said I'm going to bet you $150, you have to advertise your product or service and say I want to get you customers, that you wouldn't. You would not advertise that. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe a 1 out of 10. But I'll bet the vast majority of people are just sitting in their chair, placing bets without any repercussions. And I'm challenging you for a very specific reason. Let's talk about how you advertise your part. Tesla advertises. And they advertise probably all 5 of these things. Different ads for different people for different reasons. They're always trying to figure out what actually works really, really well. Cool. So I do the same. Right? I used to advertise on Facebook saying, I want to get you X number of leads. I used to advertise that all the time. I used to advertise, hey, I want to get you X number of appointments. Cool. We are not advertising, get you an ROI part. We are not advertising business coaching part. We are advertising getting the customers part. There we go. So how many people here, right now, are actively advertising the thing that they genuinely believe their customers want? Think about that for a second. Again, this is just a healthy challenge. Try to move an industry forward and be honest and transparent as I can. Let's talk about your offer. If you genuinely believe that it's getting customers part, how many of you have advertised that? Because I am. In fact, I've tried all this stuff. That's not true. I've tried 3, and we will be trying all of this stuff. I know people that advertise, hey, we guarantee an ROI. You will get 2 times, 3 times ROI, or your money back. Hey, you will get 15 to 20 or 30 booked appointments. Hey, we'll get you 100 leads. Hey, we'll get you 5 customers. Just like that. Again, this is building a fundamental understanding. If you genuinely believe that your customers want something from you, why are you not telling them you can give it to them? Right? Why are you not spending the $5, $10, $50, or even $1,000 a day? Interesting, right? Very, very interesting. For people who are asking, are you advertising? Am I advertising all at the same time? Nope. I've gone through a monthly progression of like, hey, I used to advertise generating leads, and then I advertised generating appointments, and now we're going to advertise generating customers. Just like that. Now, there's a healthy conversation going on about like, how can you guarantee anything, which brings us to this lesson. how to think about your guarantee. Guarantee is what we're talking about right now. A couple things. Let me just copy and paste this. Number one, you honestly don't have to guarantee anything at all. You don't have to. You can say, here's the results my program has run or has given other clients. I want to run the same program for you. You just say that. Easy. You don't have to. You say, hey, this is the program. I want to run the same program for you. Don't have to. If you'd like to offer a guarantee, you have several advantages. You can stand out in the marketplace. More people will sign up, and the risk is higher. The risk reward is higher. If you aren't comfortable guaranteeing, you don't have to. That's it. So what do you have? How do you have that conversation with your client? Hey, Mr. Johnson, here is how I ran a program that uses Facebook ads and an automatic follow-up program. Generated 150 leads, 45 booked appointments, 18 signups, and 5 customers for a total revenue for my old client of, let's just say, $34,000. Just like that. What are you doing? You're emphasizing all the different parts. Same way with Tesla. When you buy a Tesla, they say, hey, you get electric charging and all these 5 things. You do the same exact thing right here. Hey, Mr. Johnson, here's how I ran a program that uses Facebook ads automatic follow-up, generate X number of leads, 45 booked appointments, 18 signups, 5 customers for a total revenue of $34,000. That's it. You don't have to guarantee it. You should have a consciousness of whether or not you want to. But if you want to guarantee it, cool. Guarantee certain parts of your funnel. I'll show you right here. Here is the top part, leads. You can say, hey, I'm going to guarantee a certain number of leads. Cool. And then from there, a certain number of leads turn into booked appointments. Hey, I'm going to guarantee a certain number of booked appointments. And then you can say, to guarantee a certain number of walk-ins, or the equivalent. Certain number of customers. And then a certain number of dollars. This is the same exact thing I did over here. I mean, except for that. Same exact thing. This is your funnel, right? You can guarantee certain parts of your funnel. Hey, Mr. Johnson, want to let you know, I understand that you're taking a risk on me, and it's up to me to absorb all that risk. Just like Honda, you know, they know that their cars will last 6 years to guarantee for. I'm going to guarantee something right here. I'm going to guarantee that you will get X in Y number of days. And you get to pick which one you want to guarantee. Here's what's fun. It's the same program. It's the absolute 100% same program. I could guarantee 100 leads, 30 booked appointments, 15 walk-ins, 5 customers, or an ROI. It's the same program. You just have a healthy understanding of what this looks like. And I do want to argue this is more advanced. You will run into more challenges, risks, rewards, all that fun stuff. You'll grow, and then you'll have a new phase where you're trying to figure stuff out. That's where we are. But it's the same thing. You could even, by the way, do this. You can advertise certain parts of your funnel. You can advertise, hey, if you're a carpet cleaning client that wants more real life customers signing up, I will get you 150 leads in 30 days or less. Click here to learn more. Hey, if you're a carpet cleaner in Miami, Florida, I can guarantee you'll get 25 booked appointments in 30 days or less. Click here to learn more. Hey, if you're a carpet cleaner and I can guarantee that you'll walk into 15 people's homes and be able to make a quote, there you go. Same program. Hey, if you're a carpet cleaner in Miami, I can guarantee that I will get you 10 new carpet cleaning clients within 30 days. I can guarantee you'll get a 10 times ROI or 2 times ROI or something like that. Easy. This is just the same funnel that you run for other clients, emphasizing certain parts. A lot of people are commenting back saying there's no way you can guarantee walk-ins. Hey, you're right. I can't even guarantee that Facebook will show my ads. But here's what's fun. What is a guarantee? Guarantee is simply, this is what I will do if it all goes wrong. Home Depot guarantees their stuff. Hey, if you don't like it, just return it. Home Depot, what if it goes wrong? What happens? You'll return it. That's it. Or we'll replace it, refund it. We'll send somebody out. What do you do if this goes wrong? And that's the problem with guarantees. You got to have a plan. You end up charging more, making more money. 1 out of 10 will go wrong. But this is it right here. What if it goes wrong? Keep in mind, this is the same program you've run for other clients. You just guarantee certain parts. People are saying you can't guarantee walk-ins. That's incorrect. You can. 100%. If you don't get 5 to 10 walk-ins within 30 days, I will simply do X. Refund you, give your money back, extend for 30 days, keep working for you until we do it. Guarantee is simply what you do if it all goes wrong. And of course, there's caveats to a guarantee. Honda guarantees their stuff, but you can't modify the engine. Not going to happen. Apple guarantees their phone, but you can't hack it. Cool, right? Tesla guarantees their stuff, but you can't try to break, I was going to say BIOS, or their program. There's a clause. So in your paperwork, you have to have some type of clause. The way our guarantee works, Mr. Johnson, is you have to do X, Y, Z, 1, 2, and 3, do everything that we say, follow up as necessary, and, be open during normal business hours. If you're not, the guarantee is void. That's it. So people that are pushing back healthy pushback, saying can't guarantee customers, I say I think you can, which is, look, if you don't get, let's just say 10 to 15 walk-ins, this is what I'm going to do. X. I will continue to run your program for free, pay my team out of my own pocket to run your program until you hit that number, and then we'll close it out. Now, keep in mind, Mr. Johnson, you have to make sure that you're picking up the phone calls, you've got normal business hours, that you've got normal pricing, you're not a total asshole on the phone, you show up on time. If I find out that you've broken this promise, you null and void the guarantee. That's it. How to think about your guarantee? Well, we just talked about it. Should you guarantee? If you'd like to. There's advantages and risk and rewards for both. If you don't guarantee your service, that means at the end of 30 days, they could renew or not. It's easy. Or you can charge more and have a guarantee. What should you guarantee? Whichever part you want, whichever part you feel more comfortable with. By the way, guarantee is advanced. When you're starting out, you probably shouldn't. And once you've got 4 or 5 clients under your belt, you can build this out. You can say, on average, how many leads, booked appointments, walk-ins, customers, or dollars do we get? And then advertise, emphasizing certain parts the same way Tesla does. Just like that. What should you guarantee? Well, whatever you feel like. You can guarantee leads or walk-ins or customers. And for the devil on your shoulder, you're saying, God, how could I even guarantee an ROI? Well, if you know your target industry enough, you can. If you know your numbers, you can. If you know the number of leads, you can. But honestly, if you're interpreting a guarantee as you always have to be up here, that's incorrect. That's not how guarantees work. I like to think so, but it's incorrect. Guarantee is what will go wrong if. And if you want to play even devil's advocate, you and I both know we can't even guarantee our ads will be shown. but we're still in business. More so, we've just gone over how to emphasize different parts to attract different kinds of clients. Once you have these numbers built out, you can start advertising. Let's say on average, generate 150 leads to a research clinic. Of the 150 leads, 14 turn into booked appointments, and 8 people show up. Out of those 8 people, 4 become real-life customers of this research clinic, which will turn into, let's just say, $60,000 over the course of 3 months. Cool. I've got it. Hey, research clinics, would you be interested in getting 150 signups for your upcoming research study? Great. Hey, research clinics would be interested in getting 14 more booked appointments from people that saw you, clicked on it, typed their name, number, and email, and signed up to show up? Great. Would you be interested in 8 more people walking into your research clinic that are qualified, filled out a whole bunch of forms, talked to you on the phone, and walked in? Hey, research clinics, would you be interested in 4 new people signing up to your research center? Hey, research clinics, would you like to see how we helped another research clinic make over $60,000? 5 ads right there, all emphasizing certain parts. If you want to be super advanced, you can just run 5 different ads. It's the same thing. Just like with Tesla, it's the same thing. That is your offer right here. And this is emphasizing different parts of your offer. And I just put it in a funnel setup because it's the same exact thing. This, by the way, is your offer. All you're doing is emphasizing different parts of it. Just like that. So we've talked about how to think about a guarantee, if you should guarantee, what should you guarantee. Now to emphasize, how to emphasize. Not right. Different parts to attract different kinds of clients. I do want to say, the more aggressive you are with your guarantee, the riskier your client and the riskier the reward. Some people are not in that space. I get it. You don't like playing poker, I understand. And with our agency right now, we're in a big challenging area because we put a lot of risk and reward, and now we're figuring out our clients aren't really doing their part. So now we got to have a mid-tier kind of recovery plan, which we're talking about as soon as this lunch and learn is over. But hey, ladies and gents, I'd rather be in that spot than have no clients. So what would you like to do? And this is my specific challenge to the 50 people watching right now. Where are you with your agency? Where do you think you should be? Do you think you should keep doing what you're doing? Or do you think you should emphasize certain parts? This is, of course, assuming that you have clients and customers and you want to grow. Some people don't. Some people don't want the getting customers part. But I'll tell you what, as a business owner, depending upon my different business needs, some of these things make more sense than others. If I'm feeling particularly confident that hey, as long as somebody shows up to the appointment, I can close them, like my customers and my clients feel right now, great. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. Hey, maybe, you know what? I'm just so sick and tired of spending $1,000 on advertising and only making $2,000 on advertising that I'd much rather get a 5-to-1 ROI. Maybe I'm saying, hey, I've got some big business problems. I'm not sure how to figure it out. Maybe I just want clients. Maybe every engine is working right now. I just need more leads. And depending upon where I am, I need to be advertised to emphasizing different parts. And you never honestly 100% be to shout it out, know which part. You don't. I mean, if you're in the gym space and there's a gym owner out there that's yo, I've got the best thing. I know everything I'm doing. All I need is more people to show up to their appointment. We're good. If the gym guy is going, hey, I've got the best appointment setting team. I just need more leads. We're good. I hope this makes sense. I hope this is something that triggers your brain, builds an experience, and ultimately puts you in a better position than otherwise. This tiny lesson right here, well, hopefully it's moved your agency's needle. And that's the end of today's Lunch, Learn, and Live.